Well, good morning. Welcome to a lovely, beautiful Saturday morning here in Newport. I'm going to take you guys along on a walk, just a walk and talk along this famous route called the Cliff Walk. We've done it before on stream, not all of it, little bits and pieces. And I figured, what the heck, nice Saturday morning. Let's go get some more miles in like we did last week. If you're new here, welcome. If you're watching this on replay and wondering why this fool is talking and answering questions and mentioning people's names, is because this was done live. This was live on my YouTube channel, and people I was interacting with was watching live and in the chat. But I do appreciate you guys watching on replay. Thank you for that. Started a couple of minutes early just because, well, I had to pay for parking and I want to make sure I get back before I get fined. So that was the main reason. I know 5 minutes will make a big deal. So yeah, let's get going. Welcome in here in historic Newport. That's actually, well, it's a little bit of Newport, Middletown, and then Portsmouth, and then my home, Tiverton. But we're here, Memorial Boulevard. This is where the Cliff Walk actually starts. There's a little sign right there. Now I can actually see chat, and I am going to welcome in and say good morning to some wonderful folks. There's another little sign, Cliff Walk. It is 2/3 of a mile to Narragansett Ave. We're not going to do the whole thing. I'll apologize now. We're not doing the whole thing because it is long. It's a 3.5 mile walk, and some of it is just not passable anymore. And I'm not going rock climbing or anything to try to get by. So we're going to go as far as my legs will take us. But we're going to see a lot. So there is a lot of historic mansions, a lot of Gilded Age mansions. My wife and I are big fans of the Gilded Age and the show on HBO Max. If you guys do watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, you should watch it. It is a great show. A lot of it was filmed out here in Newport. So we're going to see a lot of, what was called the cottages, the summer cottages of the rich. The rich from, early 1900s, late 1800s. We're going to go check all that out. We're going to see what we can. I do apologize now for the service. I am out in the open. We will be along this ocean front here. But for some reason, cell signal is just not the greatest. So I will do my best. Keep me updated if we need a little refresh. I will try that. We are going to see a lot of people. It is a beautiful morning. It's 65 degrees out. I brought my long sleeve. I left it in the car. Definitely do not need it. The wind, I don't feel a wind. So wind noise should be down. I will apologize for that. I did bring my external mic, but I realized I bought a new phone and it doesn't hook up. So before we get going, let me just say a quick good morning to Dave Giotto, Zanlax. What's going on, Zanlax? The lovely and beautiful Regina Airy, Scott M, another beautiful man. You guys are all great, all beautiful, you know what I mean. Everybody's saying hi. Sarah P Adventures. We're going to see Sarah P in a couple of months. Can't wait to meet her in person. Zippity Doo Doug. Good morning, Doug. Yvonne G. Hello, Yvonne. Good morning, good morning. Tiki Man fan Tim, what's going on? Got to see Tim earlier this year. Tim, Sox are in the playoffs. At least we have a couple more weeks of baseball to watch, thankfully. T-Town Mary Ellen. Good morning, Mary Ellen. Just started season 3. Tim, man. What do you think? Tim, it's a great show. It is. We really enjoy it. Heather Springer, good morning. The lovely, beautiful. People call her talented. I don't know a bigger word than that, but she is amazing. Love Heather. Welcome in. Russ and Found. Ross, what's going on, buddy? trying to catch up to the bottom. I believe if I didn't say good morning to you, it's because I was scrolling quick, just because I want to start walking. So, like I said, it's a beautiful morning. We're going to see a lot of people running, a lot of people walking with their dogs, without their dogs, bikes, no bikes, children. We'll do our best to be respectful of everybody. But it's going to be one of those walks. So, on the balcony overlooking Cliff Walk right now. I'm on the balcony overlooking Cliff Walk right now. Well, first off, JCD, welcome in. Thank you for finding us. I did share this out on a couple of Facebook pages that we do follow from the Gilded Age. So I did just see somebody on this balcony right here. I don't know if you're on that one, but feel free to scream out. My name is Carlos, by the way. I know the channel name is Disney World Freak. Do not let that scare anybody away. We are a primarily a Disney channel. We started this to stream, vlog, video our Disney trips. And I'm going to say 98% of the people in the chat are Disney people. But don't let that scare you away. Well, I'm not in Disney, I don't live down there. So we live in Rhode Island. So I try to bring some Rhode Island, Southern Mass content. Connecticut, we go to Foxwoods a lot and stream bingo and stuff. But thanks for finding us. Hopefully you'll stick around. If not, no big deal. We're not here to... I will. JC, thank you. I appreciate that. Heather's getting her coffee. Wonderful. So we are here. This is the beginning right here. Easton's Beach. It's Easton's Beach. Memorial Boulevard. And we're going to huff it. We're going to huff this. Where's the blue? Closed. This section is closed. So I got to go all the way around. So right there, that's already... I did not realize that. So that's going to stink. So we'll walk through Salve Regina. We are going to see a lot of kids, a lot of college kids out walking and running. The plan is to try to get to the Chinese house and then turn back. I'll be honest with you. I'd like to get to the Chinese house and turn back. Okay? Because we've done all of this last week, and the links are in the description of this stream. There's links to my tours of the Marble House and the Breakers. And there's a link to last week's stream, which we walked Bellevue Ave, and then we jumped on here and we went all the way to Rough Point. So my plan is to walk up to the tea house. Plans usually don't work out, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's get going. Let's just get going. Talk. Jiffy Pop, welcome in. We did the walk years ago. It was Jiffy Pop. Yes, I know you guys have been here before. But good morning. Hope everybody has a work week. I have actually, I'll be honest with you, as long as I've lived here, which is pretty much my whole life, grew up in Massachusetts, but right over the border. No, nothing to hide that my wife, I've mentioned it before, she works out here in Newport. So Newport is not for us anyways, it's not a tourist location. We come out here to grab something to eat, come out here to get some air. But it's not some place that we're like, hey, let's go to Newport. We're not sick of it, but it's like, it's one of those things. But my point was, I have never walked this section of the Cliff Walk. We usually park on Narragansett Ave or, right by the Breakers and get on a Cliff Walk there, do a little bit to one side, a little bit to the other, and get back in the car and go. But I figured I would start right here at the beginning. I figured, what the heck? I parked there, Memorial Boulevard. I did pay the meter because I think the meter ends October 1st. You don't have to pay meters anymore in Newport. But I figured, you know what? I don't need a parking ticket to go with any other fines. I'm joking. Mike Wazowski, good morning. Actually, I just got a ticket because I guess my Easy Pass was low on funds. And I went over the bridge and, well, they charged my plate and sent me a letter home. But, yeah, so I have never walked this. So this is all going to be a little bit new to me as well as you guys. I have never walked this section of, I saw Anne-Marie here. Did I say good morning to Anne-Marie? I don't know if I said good morning to Anne-Marie, but Anne-Marie, good morning. Morning to you and Pete. You know what, let me fix something real quick. Let me find some shade. Fix something in my chat real quick, just so I can be able to see something. Where is it? Hold on, bear with me. I want all chat. I don't want top chat. We're not Wendy here. I don't want top chat. All right, Sandy, good morning. I want to make sure I be able to see everything that is written. I don't want nobody to be left out, especially new folks. If you are new, again, come out of Ninja. Come say hello. Come introduce yourself. You don't have to stay in the chat, but it's always nice to say good morning. But we do appreciate all the Ninja watchers too. If you're new to YouTube, what we call Ninja watchers, people that don't chat, they just come out and watch and hang out. We do that a lot with a lot of streamers, a lot of channels. We go, especially the Disney channels. A lot of them we don't come out of. We just sit to watch and listen to people. But we do follow many channels, and we do talk to many people. We have made a ton of friends, tons of acquaintances. I'm intrigued. What is this guy trying to get a really close shot of? Very intrigued, very intrigued. Ooh, that's a big spider. I want a shot of that spider. There's a big web there. With a big web, a big spider. I'm gonna let people by. I don't want to hold anybody up. I saw somebody new in the chat, a name I did not recognize. I'm gonna, Dead Corporate, is that Corporate 619? Welcome in. Good morning to you. Again, I did share this on some Gilded Age pages, and not to get people to subscribe or anything. People that have followed us for years know how I run this channel. We grow very slowly. I have not had anything gone viral. I have not done anything crazy. I don't buy subscribers. What I did this for is, again, the people that follow the show, The Gilded Age, and, maybe you're from, I don't know, Oklahoma, and you're a big fan of The Gilded Age, and you're like, well, let's see some of the mansions from the Cliff Walk. Do this for you. I don't do this for me. Well, I guess I am doing it for me. What I'm doing for me is getting the exercise in. I'm getting the exercise. Did 6 miles last week, walking Bellevue Ave. 6 miles. You would think I was in Disney, walking 6 miles. Newport is a fun day. It is a fun day trip. It is. Don't get me wrong. Like what I was saying before, you're just local. You're sick of it. You don't. I'd rather drive back out to Pennsylvania, to Amish country, to come out here. But it is. I want to say. And it's not a lot. I'm going to say Suzanne and I will come out here twice a year for something to eat. We were out here for pizza. Mother's Pizzeria. Really enjoyed it. And Brick Alley Pub, another place we enjoy. But again, I don't want to blame my wife, but the poor girl does work out here. So she comes out here 3 times a week. To come out here on a Saturday, just to go out, it's kind of like dull making that drive. I do feel for her sometimes. Am I calling you out, Carlos? Mary Ellen, why would I be calling you out? What am I calling you out on? What am I calling you out on? I don't remember what I said 30 seconds ago. If I said something inappropriately to call you out, Mary Ellen, I apologize. I have no idea. Plymouth Rock. There you go, another guy. Plymouth Rock. Hence the name. We know where Plymouth Rock is from. He's not going to take a ride down to Main Street there to order.
Mom, send money.
Or to Carver to go, see the good old Edaville Railroad that doesn't exist anymore. That's my point. Do you visit local cities, attractions, when you live so close and you're there, your whole life? You said from Oklahoma. Oh my God, Mary Ellen, look at that. Yeah, that's right. I was calling you out, Mary Ellen. I was calling you out, Oklahoma. So I'm guessing, again, this is new to me. So this first part of, I'm gonna jump on this dirt right here just to let people by. I want to jump up here. Hopefully I won't fall. But this way I'll let people by. I do feel people on my heels. Stop real quick. I thought I let them by before. How did they get behind me again? No, Oklahoma, whoever watches the Gilded Age, wherever they watch it from. That was my point. I can't get out here to Newport. I should have picked on Dean from Minnesota. Those big Twins fans. So the sun is right in my face. It is a warm, all right, I'm gonna get down because I don't want to fall. It is a very warm sun, and it is in my face in the chat, so I can't really. I do see that it's Jeanette. Good morning, Jeanette. Welcome in. Hopefully we'll get to see Jeanette sometime soon. Yeah, it does sort of exist, right? But Edaville, as we grew up knowing, will never be. There's no more. They have sold pretty much everything, kept a couple of trains. Yes, no diving off the cliffs. Let's not go bang our heads and lose our lives because we want to jump in the water. Edaville Railroad as we know it. I know it's still open for Christmas, or it will be, with the Christmas lights. Oh, the shade feels great. Darn. It's 60-something degrees and it's warm. It's when the sun is warm. But yeah, Edaville will never be. If anybody's wondering, Edaville Railroad was a train. I mean, the train's still there, like I said, that went around some cranberry bogs, which Massachusetts is known for. Used to be the cranberry capital of the world. But there was also some amusement rides, carnival type rides, nothing, no big corkscrews or anything. But I remember my parents every summer. So my father was a textile worker, and every summer the factories here, and I've showed you guys a lot of the factories, they would close like for the first 2 weeks of July, like all of them. Like there was no textile at all. I don't know how the world ran back then, but closed for 2 weeks. And they would do their summer picnic, which used to be at Lincoln Park in Dartmouth, Mass. That was an amusement park. But during those 2 weeks, my parents would always take the drive out to Carver, Mass, to Edaville Railroad, and then have dinner over in Plymouth. That was a guaranteed every summer, guaranteed. It was Edaville, where I'm not going to get emotional, but where I know we'd have lunch sticks. My mother used to love the grilled chicken, the rotisserie chicken they used to make. And I remember eating that, and then I know we'd go for dinner. And I'm sure my sister's going to be listening soon, or is listening, and she'll try to correct me. That's what older sisters do. But that was a guarantee. That in Lincoln Park, and not the band. Lincoln as the president, Park as a park. Again, a lot of these bushes, I'm trying to show you mansions. I feel like we're just walking and talking, which is okay. But I'm not sure if we've reached part of Salve Regina yet. I know I'm missing chat. Kay Wilby, welcome in. Hello, it's me. Hello, welcome in. Good morning, dear. Stay on the paved path. Steep cliffs, high risk of injury. Yes, they are. Very, very steep. Very, very steep. Let's not go fall off. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. I know I started saying it earlier. Hope everybody's had a wonderful week. Good work week. Weekend is here. I know a lot of you are missing other streamers. Somebody's doing something today, so not streaming. But I know other friends will be live. I appreciate you guys actually joining me this morning. Thank you. Not many more nice days like this to actually get out. I didn't really do much in the summer because, well, not a big fan of the heat. These birds, it sounds like spring the way these birds were singing this morning outside my home. I promise we'll get to Anshin's real soon. I didn't realize how I don't know what the term's going to be, but how bushy I didn't realize how bushy this path was at the beginning. I do see a tanker out in the distance. I also can see the wind farm that is being built. I don't want to zoom yet, but let me do a small. Let me do this. To do. I'm touching buttons here. I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to close the whole stream down. I meant to just do a quick not battery check, but a big bar check. That's all I wanted to do there, just to clear it up a little bit. I was going to zoom in. You can't see them. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them on screen, but out in the distance is a large wind farm. So there is many turbines out there that they're building. Try to zoom back out. Go back in.
So it wasn't like the most restful, but it's
people are very loud. I'm gonna let them by.
Right. You want to see everything? So we really saw everything. Like, and it's probably like.
Do you think she saw everything? It's a large wind turbine. You're gonna see some fishing boats too. A lot of lobster fishermen. People trying to catch stripers before they go back out. So we'll go down the steps too. She did. No, she did. She saw everything. She made sure to let everybody know. And I mean literally everybody. I could hear her coming hundreds of feet behind me. So this is where it's closed. We're gonna have to go around a couple of streets, which is okay. That's all right. That's what we're here for. She was, Regina. I thought you were bad, Regina. That you at bingo scares me sometimes. Because, you know, they're trying to hear numbers and Regina's a little loud. But Regina knows I love her and I'm joking. But no, I mean, seriously, if you hung out with Regina, she's not the lightest. But that woman, Jesus, like I could still hear her clearly and she's a good 40 feet in front of me. I know, I'm sorry if you're new here and this jerk over here is picking on people. It is my thing. Not my thing. I'm just rude sometimes. So we're going to go down. I'm going to try to go down. I don't know if I'm going to let people go first. We'll go down the steps. So is there a sign? There is a sign. So here's another sign here. So we're here now. Okay. So we've gone from here to here. We're here. These are the 40 steps. Is there really 40? I don't know. Do we really want to count them? So we'll go down 40 steps. We'll come back up. And then we'll wrap around. Kids are not going down. You're not going down. All right, 40 steps. I believe they start there. 40. There is something written on every step. I am not going to read every step on the way down or on the way up. I apologize for that now. I believe you don't belong walking over there, but people have. There's a lot of footsteps. Hopefully we'll keep the signal going good. And take a selfie. Unfortunately, I cannot help you. I did not bring my extra device to get any video or pictures. Slippery rocks do not go on the rocks. That guy was. He's got his suit on. I mean, this water is very deep for being very close to shore. Have a great day. Hello, Gregory. Hey, buddy. We're going to see Gregory soon. So we got a little bits to go. So I can see the top of the breakers from here. Here's the top of the breakers. There's a little cave right there. That is very cool. Rhode Island and Mass is known for what we call ledge. A lot of the ledge. I mean, highways were built. You go on some of these highways here in Rhode Island, and on each side, that's all you see is ledge. Like a lot of dynamite was used to built some things on Rhode Island. All right, now we gotta climb up the steps. I don't know what this is. Fannie Mae, Newport, Firefighters Memorial. Oh, so I guess it's just sponsor a step, pretty much. That's all it is. Different names of peoples and businesses. Peter Viola, Zalumis, and Love and Memory. That's pretty cool. I didn't know what it was, but okay. Definitely easier down than what it is up. If you want to let me by, we'll do 2 steps at a time. Excuse me, thank you. I did take up all the steps, to be honest. I did walk right up the middle. I wasn't letting anybody. Oh, so nice. Little water hole here. Water hole. Bubbler. I don't care where you're from. This is a bubbler. And that's that. But nice. Dog bowls. Very nice of Newport. Put out some water for the dogs. I did not know there was restrooms. They sound like they're open. Might need that on the way back. So we got to wrap around here because some of the cliff walk did fall into the ocean. We're going to get in the shade so I can see. All right. Some of the cliff walk did fall into the ocean. Hence why that is closed. Also saw that driving to Harrisburg. Yeah, a lot of ledge. Yeah. A lot of ledge in Rhode Island. So it's Saturday. Hopefully you guys have some plans for the weekend. Suzanne and I, not much. Might go out to dinner tonight. I've been in the mood for some good pizza, some real pizza. I call it real pizza. What we have here is known as Greek pizza. And I don't mean like with feta cheese on it. I'm talking about the 90% of the owners around here are Greeks. And we just got used to that Greek pizza, the dough. I'm looking for I want some real pizza. Some coal fire, thin dough, burnt, a nice crisp undercarriage, as Dave Portnoy would say. So we're gonna find some pizza. Well, I know where to go, but I think we're gonna go for some pizza. I haven't had pizza in a couple of months. So I think we're gonna go. That's what we're gonna do for dinner. Reorganizing and cleaning. That's what Saturdays are for. Suzanne's been busy on Saturday mornings taking care of some things. That's why I've been trying to go stream now on Saturday mornings, just because instead of sitting home, no offense to our other friends, but sitting home and watch them, I'd rather go out and get some air, especially now that it's cooler. It's not 90 degrees out. So this home right here, it's a private home. I have loved this house forever and a day. They're private homes. I don't want to get too close. So behind this gate, you can see it. I do want to show you the house. It is a beautiful. Oh, Heather, yes. Sorry, not sorry. No. You should just leave it untouched, Heather. Definitely leave it untouched, but thank you. Thank you for that. I've been yelled at by Suzanne to stop doing that, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go all the way to the driveway. So this is, again, a private home. Can't really see much of it. But yeah, Heather, beautiful. Beautiful, Heather. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. So this is the start of Salve Regina University. And this is what hopefully we're back. Lost you back there for a couple of seconds. Started to realize that I was talking to myself. One of those beautiful mansions. Here we go. Part of Salve Regina University. Apologize for that. Don't know what happened, but jumped on the street there and just lost some service. You didn't miss much of my talking. I was just actually talking about some dining reservation for Disney when I realized I was talking to myself. There we go. I think we're back. I see people are back. We're back. All right. Salve Regina, established in 1947. Wish I had my other device with me because I can look up a few different homes and tell you who lived in them, who owned them before they were donated. 9 o'clock. I hear the yep, bells are ringing. It is 9 a.m. But a lot of these homes were just donated to Salve for the university. We have a couple of friends who children went to Salve. I'm very happy that it's not windy. The wind noise is down, I believe. Nobody's complained about it. Again, I brought the external mic, but it doesn't hook. I need to buy a new adapter that actually fits on this new iPhone. I forgot, it's not the old charging port. How many non-locals, I know Scott's been here, how many of you non-locals have actually visited Newport or Rhode Island itself? Now, I don't count a layover at TF Green as a visit to Rhode Island, but then when I tell people, oh, yeah, I've visited Virginia, really haven't driven through it. So does it really count if you drive through it? Rhode Island's not bad. Rhode Island, of course, the smallest state in the country, but we got a lot. We got a lot of traffic, I'll tell you that much. A lot of traffic, a lot of highway construction, bridges falling down. But you know, we have probably the best seafood in the country. That's nice right there. Tina Marie. Good morning, Tina. Have a nice day at the church picnic. Hope you guys are doing well. Settled in to the new state. Kay's not too far. Kay can come out here in a couple of hour drives. Kay, actually, Michaela's out your way. Michaela's at the Big E yesterday and today. Here's another home donated to Salve. And I say home, I mean, these used to be homes. Summer cottages. Wow, just like that, we got to the breakers. I didn't think we were that quick. I don't think everybody's making a walk all the way this way. I've lost a lot of people, which is okay. We can speak freely. I can still hear that woman. I'm telling you, she's back in her car putting the dog away. No, I'm joking. I really am. Little piece of art I don't know if you can see that. I don't know exactly what that is. I'll zoom in and on it. I guess that's art. It's something. It is something. So if you want to see the inside of a couple of these mansions, they do tours. The Elms, Marble House, the Breakers, sometimes Chateau, what is it, Samur. They do tours. It's beautiful at Christmas time. We have never done it, but we've seen many photos and videos. They decorate the inside so beautifully. But if you ever visit, you can go on a tour. I can't remember what the fee is. I'll be honest with you, totally honest up front. Every once in a while, they'll do it free for people in our county. So that's, hey, you know, free. It's for me. Take advantage of it. So that's when we've done it. But again, if you want to see it, I don't know how good the quality was because you're inside these large stone homes. In the description of this stream, there's a couple of links there. One to the Marble House, one to, get the words out of your mouth, Marble House, and one to the Breakers. Marble House, I was allowed to hold my gimbal. The Breakers, they shut me down real quick. Very rude woman. You can actually see it at the beginning of the stream. I can hold my phone, but I can't hold another 3-inch stick. That's, you know, not extending, not hitting anything. Oh, puppies. So they opened up the back here of the Breakers for the cliff walk because this used to be all, of course, up to the waterfront used to be all their property before the town put in the cliff walking area. But this is the start, I want to say the start of what is the Breakers, which is the highlight of Newport Mansions. It's not my favorite, but it is, you know, I call her she is the beast, the highlight, the one everybody wants to see. Cornelius Vanderbilt built this home. We were talking last stream about who owns a lot of the Vanderbilts, the Astors. The one that went down with the Titanic, he had a home out here. Not the Astor from the TV show, but the one that went down in Titanic. He had a home back on Bellevue Ave. Locals that still own mansions out here. Jay Leno, Judge Judy, a couple of others my sister was putting in. But I guess the highest, how do you want to call it? Well, he's the second richest person in the world. Larry Ellison, the owner, CEO of Oracle, owns a mansion here. And he's been in the news a lot last couple of weeks because he's adding to it or building something outside of it that is very, I don't know, I guess it probably does match the mansion, but it's gaudy. It's not the prettiest thing. And we might be able to see the back of it. Wonderful, Heather. Love making Gregory happy. But yeah, Larry, is it Larry? Larry. It's not Allison, it's Ellison. He's, like I said, the second richest. I mean, you can Google, you shouldn't have to Google. I think everybody knows who Larry Ellison is. But second richest man in the world. We're going to go up here just so we can get a better view of the Breakers. Owns a home out here. And some of the Vanderbilts still, and I mean, our generation of Vanderbilts, what's his name? I like him, the guy from CNN. The guy that does New Year's Eve. I can't remember his name. What's his name now? I'm glad people, my wife's up. Good morning, Suzanne. I can't remember what his name is now. But he's a Vanderbilt. If I'm correct, Cornelius was his great-grandfather. Cooper, yes, Cooper Anderson. Thank you, Ross and Farm. Yes, Cooper Anderson is a Vanderbilt. For many years, I'll tell you a quick little. I try not to tell lies or make up crap because people call me out. I'm fine with people calling me out. But for years, and I'm not going to give you an exact year because I can't remember when it ended, but that top floor of the Breakers was actually closed off because some of the Vanderbilts would still use it as an apartment. And a few years back, again, not sure the amount of years, a few years back, they gave it all away. Like, you know. Ray Missouri, welcome in. Good morning, sir. Hello. Hope you and Maggie are doing well. I know it's Masher. People, you know, I don't want to get into it. I will always call him Missouri because that's how I pronounce it. But I know Steve pronounced it correctly. Ray has told me I still pronounce it incorrectly. Just like when CNR Bloom has come in, I call him Richard Ryan. Because for some reason I always thought his name was Richard. But it's Ryan. So he will always be Richard Ryan. But again, beautiful. It is very beautiful inside. I love architecture. I love history. You know, so I'd love seeing all the, you know, call us in his language, all the oldness inside these mansions. I think it's very cool. Rob Law, good morning. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. I will try not to walk off the cliff. But again, if anybody can get out here, I know Regina's been doing some layovers and we've been going to bingo, but I would like to get a layover where we can bring Regina out here. Skip bingo, come out here, check out the mansions. Wow, this walk is so much easier from this side than what it was from the other end. God, there is no wind noise. So, and this is the end of their property right here. As you can see, the other side of the wall. I don't know if the Breakers are open yet. We'll see the front on the way back. I will cut to the street for the way back so you guys can get a better look. We're going to walk a little bit more on this cliff walk. We'll turn and make our way back. But yeah, it'd be nice to show Regina around. So up this street and to the left, and I know Suzanne is in the chat, or listening at least, maybe she can help me, is supposedly the haunted house of Newport. It's a very old mansion, and supposedly it's very haunted. This is privately, I remember them building this house. This was open land, and somebody built this wonderful, I don't know if you can really see it, you'll get a better view in a little bit. When these waves get really rocking, over right here. And I think I have video somewhere, or maybe Suzanne has it. We brought Ethan, he was probably 6-7 years old, and man, he was just standing here and getting nailed. As you can see, different color stone because this gets hit a lot with water. Oh yeah. Hope the picture's okay. I know it's not going to be perfect because of the service. But yeah, I remember when they were building this house, Suzanne and I, well, I've always said it, there's a little shed, a little, I don't know what you want to call it, but you're going to see it in a second. This is beautiful right here. Imagine owning this. Forget the house. I mean, the house is beautiful. It's a nice cottage. But they built this right here on their property. Just imagine I say a beautiful, well, it's all sunrise. Wait, the sun comes up here. Sunset's on the other side. But, you know, a nice sunrise from in here. But picture a storm. Nice wavy storm, a rainstorm. And you're out in this little, I don't know what you want to call it, whatever term it is, but I call it a shed. It's a little hangout. All glass. All French doors. Roxanne Simpson, good morning. Some nice chairs inside. Apologize for that. I see Tim saying we're back. Hopefully we're back. Signal back here is not the greatest, so I apologize for that. I think I'm working on a bar or two. You would hope. A lot of boats right there. A lot of fishing going on. A lot of fishing. Well, we've come out here, typhoon. Well, we have our hurricanes, and there's a couple brewing right now. This is the part of the cliff walk I need to watch where I'm walking. It's not flat, as you can see. Need to walk over all this ledge, broken ledge. We'll let these people by. Well, there's a lot of them, so I'm going to try to make up a few steps.
But my other ones are
I did bring the right sneakers for this, thankfully. People look at me. I get it. You're a little bit older. I'm not trying to be rude, but I can walk on some of these smaller rocks. I'm just trying to scoot by you here. I don't want you to fall. I don't want to fall. It's a little hard here. All right, we'll jump across here. We'll go like this, this, this. We'll jump down to this. We'll get on this big guy here. All right. Suzanne, if I complain my calves are hurting later, you know why. I'm not reading chat right now because I literally need to look down. Sorry, folks. Once we get onto some flat pavement there, I will look up at the chat. Sand. Okay, there we go. Sea View Terrace is the Haunted Mansion. Thank you, Suzanne. Sea View Terrace. Oh, that bird came out of here. Let's get that crap on her. But that's back on that road up the street from the breakers. It's actually not on the cliff walk, but that is the name of it. Where am I parked? I'm parked on Easton's Beach. I had to pay the meter, but I'm inside Easton's. Not inside, but I'm on the street. I did 3 hours of parking, and we have been going now for almost an hour. So, got to try to huff it back. There's Weedamo Street. I know Weedamo Street really well. I've gotten a ticket on that street, so we're here now. So we started here. In an hour, we've done all of this. We have Rose Cliff coming up. We have Wobble. I'll try to get in these house. Okay. Is it Beechwood? Rose Cliff, Beechwood. One of these is Larry Ellison's house, which we're going to see right now. Real close. You can see the construction from a little distance. I am sweating. It's a good workout. Right now, my watch has been going crazy. It's not used to me getting this exercise. Even my app popped up on my phone and says, you're walking a little more than usual. Well, yeah, thanks. Thanks for, even my phone and my watch are calling me out on stuff. Ventures with VP Sean. What's going on? Dave Stragon, good morning. JCD. Next time you come, email me. That's free. JC, appreciate it. Like I said, this is maybe a once a year thing I do just for the channel. For you guys, for the people that can't come out here. But I appreciate the offer. Really do. Thank you. I mean, what's the meter? $6, I think. 3 hours, $2 an hour. But I do appreciate the offer. So you can see the Chinese house. And the reason I want to get out to the Chinese house is because last week, that was my plan last week, and we just didn't get to it. I am not going to make it to the second tunnel, which is pretty much where those boats are all fishing. I would love to see what they're bringing up. I would assume stripers, but you know what they say, don't assume anything. You got some of these homes with this is their property, right? Technically, I guess this is all their property at one point, but some of them just have that little gate right there. That's a nice house. Let's see if can you see that? If you see that. That's a nice little home. Oh, you know what? So Bellevue Ave is not far now. It's parallel with what we're walking. But I'm wondering now, because that doesn't look like it, if that was the Van Bulow mansion from the back. I'm not quite sure. No, I think the Van Bulow was down more past the Marble House. So the Van Bulow, I know my sister mentioned it last week on stream. Sunny. So it was a husband and wife, and I believe he was cleared of all charges of poisoning his wife. And she was in a coma for years. And when I mean years, I mean, those type of things that pop up on your Facebook. This person was in a coma for 20 years. It was close to that. But that was a big case out here. See, another gate. Can't open a gate. Wouldn't open a gate. I'm not going to go to jail for trespassing. But, the Van Bulow mansion. Very small. If you watched last week, it was the one that I was making fun of that looked like a cardboard cutout. Just because of the way it was, I don't know, painted or something. Nice, beautiful stone wall. Can't really see this mansion from here. Let's see if we can get up on this little hill. It is definitely a beautiful morning, Sean. It's been warm for, we're almost in October, and could use the air conditioning at home in October. Well, right now at the end of September, it's been warm. Trying to look behind me, see if there's a lot of people. Maybe I'll let them by, because this gets a little tight. Oh, they're runners. I'm going to let the runners by. Let's get a look at the water. We'll let runners by. Little, I don't know what this was. A little watchtower there. Little security house, maybe. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. All right. Let the runners by. Oh, okay. So, looking at this gate, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to see. What I see is this is the same gate that's up front. So this is what Larry Ellison owns, is this mansion coming up. But I didn't realize his property extended out to this one, unless he bought this too. Because I know I know he changed the gate in the front with this same, should be iron. It is. Private property. Trespassing. Not quite sure if he bought this property as well, but the way it looks, he did, because everything's wide open now. Everything. I know in the news they reported that he's done a lot of landscape work, and you can see it. You can see all the landscape work he's done. But that's the original home right there. No, the original home's over there. Okay. So he's building, he's adding to it. Wow, there is no wind whatsoever. This is an amazing morning to be out here. There is no breeze. I would say that's a big cat, but it's not a big cat. It's not a cat. But that's a lot of beautiful landscape. And this is what he has added. He's building this. This is on his property. This is all Larry Ellison's property. This all, as far as you can see this cast iron, this is his property. Now, he has added this to it, which is just 2 floors of concrete. No idea why. Nothing's been announced, but no idea why you own that. And I guess he bought the one next door, but he's building this. And I am actually shocked that the Historic Society is letting him do that, because now, I mean, why are we putting another mansion on top of another mansion? I don't have the slightest clue. I'm not going to pretend to know, but why build that? Check out the security cameras too. Everybody wave at the security cameras. Hello. I thought that was a water fountain back here. But there's this drainage right there. There's his cameras. He spent some money on security, I'll tell you that much. And last week we did see security up front. They had, but I'm sure that's for the construction all the material and the equipment. So here's the back of the marble house. I'm going to show you the tea house, and we're going to turn around and head back. But here's the marble house, the back of it. Ow. Don't twist an ankle. Okay, Suzanne, if you have to send paramedics, I am behind the marble house. And this is the tea house behind the marble house. We're not going to go into the tunnel. We're going to try to see it right from here. This is probably the best view. Can't really see much from the other side. I don't want to lose the stream completely. All right, we'll go through this one. I'm not going all the way to the second one. We'll go through this one real quick. They added lighting? No. They added reflectors for at night. All right, I might lose you in here. All right, we're gonna... Well, that was stupid. Well, that was stupid. Because now we gotta go through it again. All right. And like I said, you can't even see it from this side. That was stupid. I gotta go through this again. All right, we'll bring you back on the other side. This was dumb. So this is the other side on the other side. This was dumb. So this is the other side of the tea house. Side of the tea house. Cross at your own risk. All right, let's go real quick. Are we back? I think we're back. We made it. My God, really? You guys have been gone that long? I've been out of that tunnel for a long time now. Have we really been off that long? Have I been really talking to myself, walking? Huh. I don't know why, but recently not recent, for a while now, streams just abruptly end. So this is his sign too, so he owns this too. This lookout building here is part of his property. Well, I apologize for that. I mean, I apologize, but there ain't really anything I can do about it. I have no idea why. It just, it just dies. The signal just goes away. I appreciate many of you sticking around. Thank you. Thank you to my regulars. Thank you for anybody new, my Ninja Watches. Non-Ninja Watches. Not watches, but watches. Watchers, Wi-Fi. No, I don't have Wi-Fi on. I made sure the Wi-Fi is off. It just, I don't know, just goes away for no apparent reason. Like that corner right there, it's gonna go away right there again. I don't know why. It does it all the time. Over by that gazebo, it seems to go away. I'm thinking, do I want to go up Weedemo, get on the street? No, forget it. All right, thank you guys for sticking around. I know so much better to be doing on a Saturday morning. But it does mean a lot. I try to bring content, once a week. Something decent, something good, something, I don't know, not worth watching. But we try. Getting hungry. Did not have breakfast this morning. I'm saving all my appetite for pizza tonight. That's what I'm doing. Nice coal-fired pizza. Nice burnt crisp. Crust crisp. Hedge trimming. Well, they've been pretty good. To be honest with you. Oh, head trimmer's dream. I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole thing. We do have a lot of that here. It's one thing we do have a lot in this state is a lot of hedges. We love hedges, especially small towns like where I live in Tiverton, Little Compton area of hedges. During my time working for landscapers when I was younger, that was the thing I hated doing the most. I couldn't get it straight. It was not hand-eye coordinated with a trimmer. Was not my a hedge trimmer was not my thing. Beautiful German Shepherd. That's a nice. I don't know if we're back. If we're back, thank you. If not, I won't be able to fix it now until I land. I hate this drop. Okay. All right. Made that. Rob Law, I saw that comment. Tell me about it. I think he's using all the data to control his cameras. I don't know if you can see it. But that right there, you could tell is one of those, I guess, man-made. Well, I guess a lot of it's man-made, but what do you call it? Piping, drainage for maybe back then the breakers. The breakers would be up the road. A lot of drainage down into the ocean. Didn't hear it. I really didn't say much after the German Shepherd. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it why it just goes away. It doesn't lag, it just goes away. Some people lag. We used to be able to see it when it lags on our end, and I mean the streamer's end. I would see it spinning and be like, okay, it's lagging. It'll come back. But now it just, oh, what a beautiful. He wanted me to wait. He wanted me to wait so I can lose my service. That was a nice chocolate lab. I wish I had a dog. I'd bring him out with me, do these streams. I'm gonna have to restart around this corner. Seems to always happen. Restart. I'm really getting aggravated. I think this is why I'm going to say something in a few seconds, but let me get up here for a second. All right, I think we're back. Numbers are going up. Okay, so we made it up the hill. I saw it lagging there. So this is the other side of the breakers. We're gonna walk. I'm gonna show you the front. We'll walk along the street. What I was gonna say was, a lot of cruise ships stop here in Newport during the spring, summer, fall. And a lot of these people touring the cliff walks, some of them are, people off the boat, the ship. They come out here, take a walk. The buses drop them off. And they go for their nice little leisure walks, check out the mansions. The other thing I was going to say was, because of the way my service is, I don't know if it's because we're out here. I know Disney will be a little different, I guess, but I had told Suzanne I might just do morning brews from Florida. I hear music. And forget about the park streams, because I get aggravated here. And I could easily just end this and go home. I don't want to get aggravated. That's not why I do this. It is just aggravating. I know Jeff gets aggravated, and anybody will tell you that they don't is lying. I mean, you could hear it in Jeff's voice when he just says, forget it, I'm ending the stream. I don't even care anymore. Because he's right. I mean, we do this for the heck of it. We don't have to, so we'll just end it. But this is the other part of that private home that owns that gazebo. But it's just aggravating, because there's, I don't know, there's nothing. I get it, even the big people like Josh will lag and stuff. But I am so tired of just looking down and seeing the signals gone. that a live piano player? That can't be a live piano player. Like, that's very loud. So Seaview Terrace, that says, yeah, put the name in, down a little bit to the left. Not much, but enough for me not to walk here right now. I'm getting tired. But again, it's being repaired, but supposedly haunted mansion. I'm coming around to the front of the breakers. Doesn't help that I don't have more than 2 bars. Like, I'm just in the city. We're just here. I don't know if the service is what's killing it. I don't know. I don't pretend to know. I don't YouTube every day. I don't YouTube every other day. I don't look into things. I put my phone on a gimbal. If I'm lucky, the gimbal will cooperate, which it has been. And if I'm lucky, the stream will hold 90% of the time. That's all I do. I hit go. Go live. Yes, go live. Besides that, I'm not, if I was doing this for other reasons, if this was my lifestyle, if this was my money maker, of course, I put more of an effort. But Tammy and Murph in here. Who walks in? That is Murph. Murph, you do that. I would have done that a long time ago, Murph. I would have unsubbed a long time ago. Trust me, this times I want to just leave my phone and gimbal at home. So, I believe there is security right here. So we're not going to go deep onto the grounds. I guess I can go right in here because, because that's the line for the ticket booth. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. I don't see security anywhere. What's stopping me from just walking the grounds? I know I can't go in because they check your ticket inside. But let's be honest. What is stopping me from walking the grounds? I'm just not in the mood to get in trouble, especially on stream. I am a chicken. I make myself tough, but I am a chicken. I'm going to use the word. I'm a chicken shit sometimes. I don't like to get in trouble. I don't mind getting in trouble, but I don't like to get in trouble. So I see people. Everybody's got their necklaces on. Like, I don't know. Tickets, tags. I think that's a cruise. See, these are off a boat. I'm assuming, because I've never been on a cruise, but I'm assuming this is a big tour group off a cruise ship or something. It's definitely a tour group because they all have the same name tags around. I wanted to show you a little bit of something out here, but maybe we'll do it again. I mean, I know, like I said, there's a stream there you guys can go look at, but I'm going to zoom in real quick. See, right there is the dollhouse. It's the playhouse that Cornelius built for his daughter. It's right there. It's the size of some people's homes.
Hey, just so you know, it wasn't my fault.
The land is beautiful. I love walking the land. Inside, of course, they won't let me use the gimbal, but
Follow up to the house, okay? So I'm going to start at the beginning. Yeah, let's go way down.
I could easily just get in with the tour group. You think I can just slide right in and like? I could just continue along with these people. I mean, seriously, would they stop me from walking the land? Like, Suzanne, you remember, they checked the ticket inside. Like, I am not going inside. I'm just just walking outside. Right? If I get in the path, it's a beautiful little path right here, right? Where's this path go? Around the trees, right? I could easily say, hey, I thought tickets were just for the inside. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. You can get inside. I can, yes. I'm sure I can. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do it. Rob, I'll do it. Yeah. Let's go for a walk. There's usually a security guard right at the gates, but there was not one today. I'm not going in. I don't want to go in. I'd lose service signal. That's the first thing. They're watching me on cameras. They might be. It might be. I don't know if any cameras outside, but I'm going to get yelled at a lot. I mean, she's already doing it on the chat, but my wife's going to not be very happy with me. But I mean, I'm not going in. I'm not going to try to sneak in. What's that guy I watch from England? Simon Wilson. Love watching his vlogs. He travels around the world and does crazy things, but he tries to sneak into places. I would never do that. Be all over the news. Man tries to sneak into the breakers. No need, Rob. No lead. No need. We're just going to walk along the edge of the property. See what happens. That's all we're going to do. Well, not see what happens. We're just walking. I'm not. My answer is I thought I needed a ticket just to see the house, not walk along the edge. That's my answer. There's another tour group way back there. I am tempted to do another tour, which is but maybe at Christmas time. Like I said, we've only done it once, and it was free for us residents of Bristol County. But I would actually, to see the Christmas decoration, I would pay. I would pay. I would spend the money. Oh, this is the crap part is I have to walk through the grass. I have to walk through their grass. I could walk all the way along the edge, but just stay along the edge of the fence. I could. I've done it before. I think that's when I do get in trouble, is when I walk that way. We're going to turn around. We'll turn around. Oh, screw it. I think it's short if I just cut through the grass. I'm going to walk right around. That's all we're going to do. Walk right around. Oh, you know what the problem with that? Never mind. No, we're not. I'm going to tell you why we're not. Because if I do walk around, I literally have to walk in front of the ticket building and all of that to get back out. So this way, at least I'll be close to the gate. I know Adam's still paying for it. Yeah. Hey, what are they going to do? Ban me from visiting the mansions? Ooh, don't do that. I mean, let's be honest. Listen, just going for a walk. I didn't go inside. I didn't see any signs that I couldn't just walk on somebody's walkway here. We'll see the playhouse from the other side, from the street, like Suzanne said. But all kidding aside, seriously, you guys, I know Tiki Man fan is his kid was here. His husband not too long ago checked out some mansions with Jordan, Epcot forever. But yeah, Tim's not too far. I'll take a ride down here to see these mansions. You guys are in town. Take advantage of this, because I do say we do have a lot to see in this little state, but I mean, let's be honest, nothing more than Newport. Nothing more than Newport. The mansions, the food, the ocean, the celebrities that are always around and whatever. It's always nice to see. I feel like I'm walking in fantasy land right now. 3 hours for Tim. Tim, but it's 3 hours. Isn't it worth 3 hours to come see me? I mean, I thought it was. I know we split it. To go meet Tim, I had to split it with him. I drove to Boston, he drove to Boston. This opera is going to give me a copyright. I split it with Tim. Drove to Boston, he drove down. Got to see the Red Sox play. Got to see some other friends. You were one of the Powerball winners. Yeah. I'm telling you, Suzanne knows. There's always a security guard right here at the gate. Just, making sure that dummies like me don't do this. And nobody was there. And nobody's there again. So I'm just going to walk right out. That's it. I walked in, I'm going to walk right back out. No big deal. See, the old guard shack is pretty much where the ticket house is. So that's what I'm saying. I would have to walk to come back. Oh, he's right there with the green on. That's why I didn't see him before. He's right there with the green on. Well, I'm exiting now, so what's he going to do? But that's why I didn't see him. He's right there under the green umbrella. It's like Disney. Look for the blue or the green umbrellas. But that's the Breakers. He was not there before. Okay, but we're going to allow kids with footballs inside the Breakers? Are they going to throw the football around and break some artifacts? Yeah, see, I would have had to have come back right through there or through there. So that would have, that, well, again, I was heading out. That would have if it had ended, but. They're the breakers. Yes, they are the breakers. Those kids are the breakers. They're going to break something. All right. Let's head back because we've been going a little bit. We're going to keep going up to the car. I'm going to bring you all the way back. So like I was saying, this is like the old greenhouse, and it was the old security shack. It's now the ticket, and still security and ticket. We'll take you back. You guys have been really cool hanging out this whole time. I appreciate it. So yeah, and I thought, yeah, we can't see it. I gotta go down the side street. Okay. Oh, I can't go down the side street because this part of because the cliff walk is closed. We need to. All right, I'm going to show you the I call it the dollhouse. I'm going to show you the playhouse, and then we're going to we have to get back on the street because if we remember, the cliff walk is closed at a certain location. So either way, I'm going to have to get back up. Jason Thibodeau, thank you for that, sir. Welcome in. Good morning. Lots of shade. There is lots of shade. You guys played football? Of course you guys did. Generation were punks. There is a gate, yeah, right up here. Gate's on the side of the dollhouse. So this is all free parking. It used to be free parking. It's a lot of Salve Regina parking too. But if you come down, drive down, you can park here for free. This gate open? How's that worker getting in from here? Could I have snuck out right here? Let me rephrase that. Can I sneak back in right here? Oh, it's open. Why is it open? Why is there no security? It is open and no security. So I could have walked around like I wanted to and just jump this gate out here and leave. That's what I could have done. But that's the dollhouse right there. He built that for his children to play. Seriously, I know of people's homes smaller than that. It's insane that that's just a children's playhouse. I'm wondering if this just opened at 10 and this is why security's not. I've never seen this gate open, to be honest with you. I mean, we've been coming here for years, and you can tell it took a little bit to open this gate. Look at the tracks. Look at the size of this thing. No access, huh? So you say. Huh. No, all right. We've done enough. We've done enough. Disney Dojo, Doreen, hello. Does it really? No entry. Enter the breakers via Orch Point Ave. Okay, but I'm not entering the breakers. To me, the breakers is that right there, is the building. I am entering somebody's yard. Does that make a difference? I'm joking. I'm not going to do it again, but I'm just saying. But that's the playhouse, literally. the way it's built, it almost looks like there's a basement and everything, but I'm not sure if there is. But that's the playhouse. That's the breakers. Again, link below. There is a pinned link. There is a couple of links below. One, and this is for everyone that's watching. I was gonna say for the big Gilded Age fans. One is the Marble House tour. One is the Breakers tour. One is last week's tour of Bellevue Ave. I think that's it. There's only 3 there. So we're going to go back onto the cliff walk. Take a left, walk a little bit. Doreen, hope you and Jeff are doing well. Sarah P is still here. Thank you. Thank you guys that have been here since the beginning. I know the service has been iffy. It's good now, and I know heading this way, it was good up to a certain point. So I appreciate you guys. I do. I know there's so much better to be doing on a Saturday morning. Even if you guys just have me on in the background, maybe. I know Suzanne, like she said, she's working. She's doing something. So I know she's listening. I'm sure she has. Well, I'm sure I'm not on the TV. Maybe it's on her phone. But I know she's listening, and that means a lot for, not my wife, but, well, trust me, this day she's not even listening to me at home or on stream. But it's cool that you guys just throw me on and listen. Who wants to listen to me? But thank you. And the generosity of some of you is amazing. Yeah, it means a lot. I love the smell of cut grass. That's all I smell right now. This guy's doing a hell of a job right here. He's doing it all by himself. I don't see anybody else. One machine to do all of this. All by himself. I like that job. I used to like doing that. That part right there, especially with a Z-turn like he's got. Just back and forth. I know you. Oh yeah, you can mute me at home, right? I mean, on the stream. Not listening to me is an acquired skill. Listening is an acquired skill. That's something my kids don't have. Speaking of the kids, I know Michaela went out to the Big E. If you don't know what the Big E, I guess, you know, you have your state fairs, like Rhode Island has their, was it Washington County Fair, which is pretty big. Massachusetts has the Big E, and it's out towards Western. It is in Western Mass, not towards it. It is in Western Mass. I'm not quite sure the city. Is it Springfield? But out that way. Big fair. Goes on for like a month. But they put on some decent concerts too. And I guess that's why Michaela went out with Serena. My son-in-law to be Joey and I think another kid that they hang out with. I think it's Joey's cousin or it's Serena's cousin, something like that. So they went out to see a band. I don't know who it was. Nothing I listened to. But I started looking at other bands that were playing there. And Foreigner, not Foreigner's Journey, but Foreigner themselves was playing there this year. And I thought it was all included, like, you know, with you know, it's a fair, it's an open fair. I thought it was just like go and listen. No, they charge tickets. And I know a lot of people are saying that this guy doesn't want to pay for anything. I'm cheap. You all know that. I'm not frugal. I'm just cheap. I know a lot of people try to be nice, like, no, you're frugal. No, I'm a cheap son of a gun. I save all my money for Disney and Bingo and Disney. So yeah, when I saw it was tickets, I was like, no, I'm not paying $45 to go listen to Foreigner. Not happening. Karen Sanders, welcome in. Good morning to you. Shins are hurting a little bit. Didn't really stretch before this walk. Then you have some homes like this on this beautiful lot. I'm going to assume again this belongs to Salvage because this is all Salve property. But look how disarray it is. It's just there, falling apart. And it's just a shame. She went and see Kid Leroy. I've heard, I'm not even going to say that's a he or a she because I have no idea. I've heard of Kid Leroy. I've heard the name on the radio station. But
She does get sponsored, so she gets paid.
nothing I would go see. Couldn't even name a song. Couldn't hum a song. Very exciting. Like Heather said in the chat to Suzanne, 2 months. 2 months until the hugs start. A little more than that. 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. I know. I mean, when it comes to like stuff like that. 2 months in a week, pretty much. 10 days until we get to meet Heather in person, Gregory, Greg, Jacob, meet the family. Pride Red Sox fan there. Proud, I meant to say proud Red Sox fan. Back in the playoffs. First time since 21. Gives us another week or two of a reason to watch some more baseball. Ann Gilneck, good morning. Agawam, Springfield, Mass. Eastern States Exposition. Is that what the big E stands for? Holy crap, I had no idea. Seriously, I know it as the big E. It's the big E. We know it as the big E, and that's it. I had no idea what it stood for. But it's Agawam, so pretty much Six Flags area. That's where Agawam is. Well, I knew I have to get back on the street. I don't know why I didn't just stay on the street. I just added. I just added a lot more steps because now I got to go this way. I knew this too. Didn't we know this? We had to do it on the way back. Son of a nutcracker. Oh, man. So Agawam, yeah, I know that's where Six Flags is. Yeah, they walked it off last night, yeah. I saw the, you know what sucked about yesterday's game? I was so, I'll say it, I don't care. I'm at that point. It's at that point of the stream where Carlos says anything. I'm so pissed off that it wasn't on TV. It was on Apple TV. I don't have Apple TV. I don't care for Apple TV. But seriously, Red Sox, clinching game possible. But hey, let's not put it on Nesson. Here I am wanting to watch the game and nope. It was on Apple TV. Kayla told me when she got there that she was already obsessed with the fair. Don't know why we never brought us before. And I'm sure I know Suzanne's answer to Michaela was, you know your father, he doesn't like driving and spending money on something that's not food, Disney, or anything he would like. So why did you even ask that question? Is that exactly what you told her, babe? You're not wrong if it is. Like I know Nicholas, my oldest, asked, let's go to the Big E, take the girls. Even he said, he's like, you can stream it. No, really don't want to drive all the way out there for something that does not interest me. And I like fair food, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I would have found something good to munch on. I do like that. So I'm not saying I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't know because I haven't been. But it just, from home, it doesn't interest me to go. I could have stood on the street. I would have been all the way out here. I'm in Connecticut. Been to it many, many times. The entry tickets for the fair is only $15. Thanks, Ann. Thanks for making it sound like, like Jesus, Carlos, you can do that easily. It's Ann's turn to call me out today. It's Jeanette last week, Ann's turn this week. I don't know. It just hasn't interested me. Like I said, it just doesn't. I've had no interest in going. And forget about it this year, I guess, because I think Suzanne said this is the last weekend, but I thought it was another. I thought it went into mid-October. I could be wrong. I can definitely be wrong. It would not be the first or the 100th time that I'm wrong. Definitely could be that. Could have brought them as kids. Of course I could have, Suzanne. Thank you. You know what's the famous thing I love telling Suzanne? Suzanne, you could have took them as kids. All right, so last week, not to backtrack, so you see this guy right here coming down with the bike. And it's the same guy. I remember it very well. So when I ended the stream last week, and I'm like, oh great, I gotta walk an hour back to my car. He was at the end of the cliff walk. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't have my wallet. I don't have any way to pay this guy. I would have just rented him to drive me back to my car.
Joe, get that guy out of your house. But like every time I'm walking, whether it's the morning.
Joe, how are you doing that? Is it like AI or something?
I would go for the food and the craft booths.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you can tell, like, it's almost like loading
Tractors. Yeah, well, that's like the I mean, we have our own. I gotta get by these people. People walking way too slow for me. I gotta go. Not that I'm in a hurry. Just why? I walk at my pace, and that was not my pace. Yeah, it's like the Washington Fair. It's a lot of animals, cows, and all of this. I'm sure there's other stuff, but it's like, I don't want to go see that. Definitely the food. I'd go for the food.
Well, I had a feeling it was something. I just said it again. I was like, that's not real. I was like, I don't know what it is.
What is she could eat fried Oreos.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
Right, there's plenty for her to eat there. I'm sure there's pizza, there's hot dogs everywhere. Pizza carts, hot dog carts, fries. Sad, my 22-year-old eats like a 3.
Right?
I gotta hit this
Beautiful
guy.
area, but nothing beats the Jersey Shore.
Well, it's different than the Jersey. It's a little bougie for Dad.
Nothing beats 179 West Central. You know? Joe, keep it down.
Sorry, just had to listen to him. I've never been to the Jersey Shore, so I can't. I'm not gonna start an argument with the guy bashing our Newport. Not bashing it, but comparing it. It's for 17 days. Well, I thought it was longer than that, Ann. All right, thank you. Thank you for this. So Suzanne's right again. Giant mozzarella stick. Yes, there you go. Is everybody waiting to use the restroom? I was actually going to put my phone down and go use the restroom. Or people paying for the meters. Or people paying to use the restroom. Oh, that's meter parking. That's got to be me. It has to be, right? Yes, that's meter parking. Okay, I'm wondering if the restrooms are unlocked. If they are, I might put you down because I don't know if I'm going to make it to, oh, there's Porta Johns. So the bathrooms are closed. There is Porta Johns. I am going to put you down. I'm going to put you down. Okay. I'm definitely going to put you down.
Give her a second.
Huh? You're in line?
Yeah.
You think somebody's going to steal it? Oh, the bathrooms are open too, but I'm going to use the Porta John. All right. Hopefully nobody will steal you. I'm going to put you right on top of this barrel.
Yes, you got it. I'm on it. about it.
Well, I guess I could have brought you in here, but no, let's not do that. So tranquil. It is Rob Law. I mean, again, I've never been to Jersey Shore. I'm not going to knock that guy, but what is it? Deerfield. Yeah, huh. Jersey Shore. So the bathrooms are open and porta johns. I'm sorry. I never cared about porta johns. Don't mind going in them. You know, not to sound sexist, is it a woman thing? We're having problems with porta johns because there was a good freaking line there to use the bathroom when there was 3 porta johns open. And they were pretty clean. It's early in the morning. Newport takes care of their stuff. Porta johns were nice and clean. But is it like, I mean, I don't know. I know Suzanne would probably have waited for the bathroom herself. But, I mean, you gotta go. Are you gonna wait? I know you do. I know you do, Suzanne. I'm just saying. If you saw that line, it was all women. Like, okay. Well, you hold it there. You wait a half hour. All right, we're heading back. Pretty much the cliff walk stream part is over. We've seen, you know, what we came to see, some of the mansions. The water, the cliffs, you want to call them the cliffs. This part is just free-for-all. Whatever's on your mind, let's talk about it like porta johns. But no, seriously. We'll just take you back to the car. Very calm today. Very calm. I don't want to say calm before the storm. I don't think either one of those hurricanes are coming up this way. I do love storms. I wouldn't be very upset if one did come up. But this is very unusually calm water for the cliff walk. I mean, there is no waves at all. Do you have a coffee? I have one I made at home. Do you want me to bring? I am going to bring you a café, Suzanne. Suzanne, I will bring you a coffee home. I did make one at home. Drank half of it on the way here. I will drink the rest on the way home because I have it in my insulated tumbler that Barry and Maxine bought me when the grandkids were born. Well, Serenity. There is a place. Oh, no, you want me to go to a place? No. I would have you check it out. Oh, no, I'm not doing no. You want a Dunkin' iced coffee? I'll stop for one on the way home. I'm not going to go check out any coffee places. We'll save that for another Saturday morning stream. Legion of Doom, welcome in. Heading down to Universal from Rhode Island on Wednesday. Doesn't look like I'll be able to. No, it doesn't. I don't even know what that ride really is. I know it's a roller coaster. When they built Epic, I wasn't like looking at all the rides. So when we go down in November, I'll do a little research before that. But I don't know if it's one that I would actually ride. I don't do all the kinds of coasters. So I don't know if that's one I would do. So I don't know which one exactly that was, but I know why you brought it up, but yeah, I don't know. I see the family is going to open a big lawsuit, and now some other lady came out of the woodworks, months later and says, yes, I got hurt too. Okay, I mean, You think we're in Rhode Island? Is that what she said? I think we're in Rhode Island. Okay. Yeah, I mean, tragic. Any death is tragic, I guess. Well, not any, but you know what I mean. You know, but am I gonna ride it? If it's open, I don't know. I gotta, again, research exactly what the roller coaster does. I'm not a big fan of a lot of corkscrews and loops. I don't mind Aerosmith because, well, I don't see it really coming, and I've ridden it and I'm used to it and it's okay. But like at regular Universal, there's the other two. There's the Velocipede, however you pronounce it, the Jurassic Park one, and then there's the Hagrid's. One of them does a big loop. That's the one I'm not going to do. Not my thing. So whichever one that is, I don't intend on doing it. And Suzanne's already given me a big warning. Do not force Ethan onto anything. Hence Old Orchard Park Beach, in Maine, where I made the kid go on something and he threw up everywhere. You don't have to stream it, just... What, today? Where's your work? Oh yeah, I guess I am heading that way. All right, tell me, I'll call you when I'm done. Tell me where it is, I'll get you a coffee. Hagrid's Coastal looks good. Bet we haven't been there. But we haven't been there. No, Tim, you, my regulars know, we haven't been to Universal in 20 years.
Very good.
So, 19 years, if I'm going to be correct. I haven't been there in 19 years. There was a lot that wasn't open. There's a lot that was there that's gone.
A lot.
So, yeah, it's going to be a change. Nothing I'm looking forward to. You guys have heard me say that before. But we'll go, we'll get it done. And Suzanne and I have joked about it. Suzanne more. It's true, that Sunday, it's going to be in the back of our minds because we're checking into the Polynesian. Never stood there. So on Sunday.
Doing something.
So I'm not going to rush Epic Universe because I think that's when we're going, is Sunday. I need to talk to my, they're not tour guides, but my people that are Universal experts. Ask them which is the best day to probably go to Epic. But whatever we do on Sunday, I know we're in the back of our minds going to be like, okay, are we done? Because I want to get to Poly. Hagrid's is my favorite at Universal. So, is that the one that does loops and corkscrews? If it's not, then I'm looking forward to doing it. Because like I said, one of them I know does I know one has a big loop. And of course it's outside, so you see it coming, and once I look at it, I don't want to do it. So if Hagrid's is the non-loop, then we'll do.
We don't want to lose all of them.
We're doing Hagrid's then. I don't blame that lady for laughing just now. I almost landed on my face trying to reach out and walk. Good, so that's the one we'll be doing. You love everything about the Poly, and I haven't ranked, like, because we've been to every resort. We haven't stayed at every resort. We've stayed at, this is going to be our 13th different resort, but we've been to all of them. Poly's nice, but I don't. For me, I don't say more than that. It's nice. I like going there to eat. I love Ohana's for dinner, not breakfast. Love going to Ohana. Love Captain Cook's as the quick service. I like the lobby, the feel of the lobby. Now, do I put it up there? I don't put it up there with, and we've stayed at Animal Kingdom, and I rank Animal Kingdom staying there like, 8, 9 for us, for me. But I don't put it up there, like even a visit, like I had of Wilderness, Beach Club, Animal Kingdom. I do put it ahead of Grand Floridian. I think Grand Floridian just, it's meh. It really is. So I don't put it ahead of that, but I don't know. It's something that we've never stayed at. It's something that we've wanted to stay at. Then again, I want to do every resort at least once. So we're knocking this one off the list. Boardwalk is going to be a struggle to knock off the list, but yeah, because one, we don't own DVC, but we do get our points from friends, and we do have a friend that owns a Boardwalk, but that person like uses all their points, so there's no way to get points from them at a decent rate. So, Boardwalk might be a struggle to stay at, but that's the main one that's left. I know Riviera would be nice. The tower, not the tower, Bay Lake.
And then whatever action you guys complete, you just need a picture.
Bay Lake would be nice. But Boardwalk, I guess Riviera would be the next two that we want to really stay at least a night or two. Really, Poly is one. Hey, I mean, to each their own, and I'm not knocking anyone. I mean, we know people that own a Poly and really love it. I know it's Dougie's number one, not Zippity Doo Doug, but Walter Graham's. Yeah, Regina just loves staying at Bay Lake. Bay Lake is awesome, she says.
I'll get you back there, but let's go for an hour-long walk.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
No,
He's been around forever.
nothing wrong with an hour-long walk. I just did too. Love staying at Riviera. See, and I've bashed Riviera a lot because I don't like those very large buildings, the way they're building them now. But I am looking forward to and am intrigued with the new Wilderness Lodge.
Be in the water.
But Riviera, I mean, I want to stay at it, but it's another one that to me is. I like visiting Poly more than Riviera. Riviera's lobby to me is just very plain, very small. I've never done the sit downs. Quick service was okay. What is it? Something Piatto. Ooh, he smells the water. Red tide. You can see it.
Oh, yeah.
You say Walter Graham's 3 times and he appears. He's like Beetlejuice. And there he is. Good afternoon, Dougie. Tomorrow's T-minus, I'm going to use Heather, T-minus 2 months. But exactly, T-minus 60 days until we see Dougie. Like he said, it's going to be short but very sweet. A couple hours with Dougie before he heads it back over to Scotland. Can't wait to see that Scottish beast.
I told,
Score, Jason. Bon dia. What's going on, buddy? Just finished a 2-hour cliff walk all the way out to the tea house and back. That's a beautiful dog. That's a beautiful puppy. So, like I said, a lot of talk. I almost felt like asking, you guys off a cruise ship? I hate the smell of red tide. I'm going to throw up in about 2 seconds. This stream might go viral when I puke. There's an awful smell. Yes, Dougie, our Scottish brother. Him and his lovely wife. Speaking of Poly fans, that's his favorite. The man owns there. Actually, I forgot the man owns there. Maybe we could get Poly again. I need to get Boardwalk. I need Boardwalk owners to hook us up. I need Tommy, Corner Sports, to hook us up. But yeah, it's beautiful sand. Suzanne, look, beautiful sand. Just saying. That's what I love about going to Old Orchard in Maine. If you've never visited Old Orchard in Maine, another beautiful place. Their beach is just like that. I think the sand's a little nicer too, but hard packed. And when the tide is down, I mean, you got a good 200 feet of sand to walk. But I'm talking about, man, that bike's very loud. I'm talking, let's say, from here to that point, if not further, of just beach. You can walk it all. All right, we're coming up on the car.
And all the different.
Which means we're coming up to the end of this lovely stream. I want to thank everyone that joined us today. Anybody that was watching on a replay, again, the reason for all the talking was it was done live, so there was people watching live and, you know, interacting in the chat. But I appreciate if you are watching this on replay. Big thank you to Jason and Heather for the super chats. Always very generous, very kind. Thank you for that. I thought that guy was leaning on my truck. Now my truck's a little bit down low. No word on the next stream. Maybe I'll try to bring you some content next week. I don't know. If the weather is decent, maybe we'll do something coffee-wise somewhere else. But besides that, yeah, go enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully the weather's nice where you are. It's supposed to be nice here, as you can see. Suzanne and I, we're gonna go get some real pizza. People ask, what is real pizza? A nice crust, coal fire, brick oven, something like that. I think that's what we're gonna do for dinner, but now I gotta go get her a coffee. So before I even get to my car, I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm sure we'll see each other on somebody else's streams. You're very welcome. Hello, it's me. Very welcome, Kate. Besides that, go enjoy, like I said, go enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you, I'm sure we'll see you tonight on Chris's stream.
Yeah, this is
Bye, everyone.
Oh,